Hello. Hello, guys. I'm Sam. I'm back. If you're wondering why I'm dressed as a clown with clown makeup on, you'll find out by the end of this video, because the clown world has just got real. Oh, anyway, I'll get back to that. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, guys. I've been a Star Wars fan since I was a kid. I grew up with the prequels and the original trilogy. I even have, oh yes, the Clone Wars series. Before you judge, I have seen the original Microsoft series and I like it. But back to the point. I love Star Wars very much. But then when Disney got a hold of the franchise, and then they got rid of the Clone Wars series, I was really gutted about that. I watched Rebels. At the most part, it wasn't awful, it wasn't brilliant, it was just meh. I just didn't really get into it. And then the movies came out. The Force Awakens. I didn't like The Force Awakens for many reasons. Because of the the expanded universe, and also what they did with Luke, and the fact that it was a boring rehash of A New Hope. And then I saw Rogue One. I loved that movie. That was a really good movie. And then The Last Jedi came out. And then the backlash and how Disney treated the fan base was really insulting. And what they did to Luke Skywalker was beyond insulting. And I hated the movie. I saw Solo. It was a boring movie. It was a terrible, boring movie, but it wasn't insulting. And then I watched The Rise of Skywalker. And oh my god, I was laughing all through that movie. Internally laughing. I didn't care at that point. And the backlash at the fan base. And then the Clone Wars came out. And then Mandalorian. I loved the Mandalorian. I loved the ending of the Clone Wars. That was positivity. And then I found out what they're going to do. And then I found The High Republic. And oh my god. It's so awful. It's so awful. I read the article. And when I saw Keeve Trennis. Or Avar, well, not Keeve Trennis. Avar Chris. And I saw the artwork. You know the artwork I'm talking about. And I was like, is that a man? Oh my god, it's a woman. Read between the lines of that one there. And I was just reading the bio. And it made me realise that Disney has not learnt a thing. Because you've got Avar, the bestest of the best. The bestest ever. And I was just like, okay. And then I got to the first male Jedi, the Twi'lek Jedi Master. He has a great sense of humour. A good sense of humour? Like, what? They're just doing Obi-Wan again. That's Obi-Wan. Like, oh my god. So he's just a teacher. Okay, the next female. Oh my god, the shaven haircut with the double-bladed lightsaber and the face. You know the face. And the fact that her character exists to prop up Avar. What? Like, that's like, what? Like, what? Like, no. And, oh my god, the haircut with the double-bladed lightsaber. You know the one. You know the shaven SJW haircut. And then I was just thinking to myself internally. Like, I was just thinking, this is the end of Star Wars. After the sequel trilogy, for me, Star Wars ended with Revenge of the Sith, and then other garbage happened. It ran from 1997 to 2005. Then it ended. Then other stuff with the same crappy title happened to sour the name. That's my point here. And yes, there were some hopes in Disney Star Wars. For instance, The Mandalorian, for like all its flaws, it's a step in the right direction. Do I believe that it will get rid of the bad taste in people's mouths from the sequel trilogy? Excuse me, though, I just had to burp. No, it won't. It wouldn't. It can't. It can't erase the damage that has been done, but is it a step in the right direction? Yes. But the High Republic, I don't have problem with the High Republic in theory, but how they've treated the fans and what I've seen and reading that article, it looks shit. It looks so crap. And I'm like, we're doomed. Star Wars is doomed. And, the male Jedi just fuck off and teach, and one of them buggers off to an outpost in the Outer Rim, and the women can scissor and bash the patriarchy with their double-bladed lightsabers. Yay! No, that's not what fans want. And that's the thing I'll get into another issue. Things are not done for characterization for the right reasons anymore. They're not characters anymore. They're just political weapons that they can pounder around and showboat how brave and stunning they are. I remember the days when characters were relatable, were grounded in reality, who had intelligent backstories, who made you laugh, cry, or even understand them. Creators these days are making characters just because they can to fit a diversity quota and just to bash at the patriarchy and just call all the fans ifs, isms, and phobes and being really, really nasty to the fan base. Even when two fans of Star Wars redid the Avar Kriss artwork and made it look 100 times better. When your own fans can create something better than you, that says something. And, well, no, Disney doesn't listen to us. All they want is our money. Doesn't matter. What I'm going to say is, Star Wars is not beyond saving. It can be saved if the right people get in. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So we are going to get things like the High Republic or a woke Darth Bane or whatever, anything that they can put up. Because they don't care about making characters, they only care about promoting a political message and bashing and putting down one side of the fan base. That's all they care about. Same with Doctor Who, same with Star Trek, same with DC and Marvel Comics. And there's Supergirl, Batwomansies, you know the one. And, yeah, it's true. They don't care anymore. They're, and considering what's happening with Lord of the Rings, the Amazon TV series, I'm nervous now. I have seen so many fandoms that I love turn to shit and burn in front of my eyes. I've seen so many fan bases divided, crushed, and destroyed. I'm worried for the Lord of the Rings, and I'm hoping to Eru Iluvatar that they do not destroy it. I am praying that they won't. Because if they do that, what do we have left as a fan base? And that's why that's why I love Nerderotic, Jamie from Geeks and Gamers, and Heels vs. Babyface. Love their work because they speak the truth. And they are fans who are passionate and angry about the treatment of the fan base and what they're getting. I remember the days when characters were created to be relatable, to see them grow and develop, and to see them to be relatable, semi-relatable, and go on a journey with them. Now that's been sacrificed for diversity and for woke agenda. Fuck off. Like, fuck off. I don't care about diversity. I don't care about gender. I don't care if a character's got a vagina or a penis. I don't care. All I care about is if they're a relatable, intelligent, and well-developed character with flaws, and we can see them grow and become better than what they are. That's what I'm interested in as a fan, as a creator. I don't create a Mary Sue who's good at everything just because they can. With no explanation, just go with it. That's not interesting, that's not well-developed, that's boring, and it's so insulting. And I love... Don't get me wrong. There can be diversity in there for the right reasons. Not because diversity, woohoo, just because we can. And many of the people who are writing these comic books are not there for the right reasons. They're not there for their competency because they are actually talented. It's because they fill a diversity quota. If you don't believe me, look what they did to John Boyega and Oscar Isaac's characters. They're there to fill a checkbook. They were not developed whatsoever. Look at it through even Doctor Who, Yaz, Ryan, and Graham. They're there to fill a checkpoint. As police officer, no development in that. Ryan, black guy, who could have had so much potential, not used. The only one character they used was Bradley Walsh's Graham, and they did nothing with him in Series 12. And Series 12 of Doctor Who has so many problems and issues, and I'll get onto that with my friends in another video very, very soon. But the point is, though, the reason why people are not interested is because they're seeing the bullshit for what it is. If you want to retain your fans, respect the fan base and stop preaching and virtue signalling. Stop doing it. Because at the end of the day, when the customers have fucked off and they have gone with the very thing that you need, the fucking money, then what would you have? You need to change your agendas before it's too late. And I know they're not going to listen to me, they're not going to listen to anyone, but by the time that they realise it, it will be too late. And also, at the end of the day, fandom is important. You need to respect your fandom as you respect yourself. Because at the end of the day, everyone makes a terrible book, everyone makes a terrible movie, everyone makes a terrible something. It's far more courage to admit your mistakes than lie and then have someone else find out about it, and then you have to tell the truth. But at the same time, though, honesty, admitting fault is just turned into victimhood. And yeah, I love fandom. I'm a fan. The reason why I'm dressed as a clown is because it's a clown world out there these days. And it's really depressing watching all the things that you love die. Like the fandoms that you grew up with, the comic books that you're reading just turn to woke, SJW trash, garbage, dumpster fire dog shit in front of you. And me as a fan, I'm writing my own Doctor Who story. I'm not doing it for the BBC. I'll never work for the fucking BBC because I don't fit their diversity quotas, because I've got a brain. I'm not doing it for Disney or anything. I'm making it for myself, my own Doctor Who story. And I'm feeding it on the Doctor's children, developing them, doing it them. Because the Doctor's character is in the dumpster fire. There's nothing that you can do to salvage that. Thanks, Chipnall. Thank you, Chipnall. Thanks for that, mate. Thank you for killing one of the most oldest icons in TV history. Thank you. But anyway, back to the point. I'm doing this for the right reasons. I'm not doing it for diversity. I'm doing it for characterization. And I love Doctor Who. I love it. I love Star Wars, and if my Doctor Who book does well, I might even do a Star Wars fan film. And yes, I am writing an audiobook for Doctor Who, for my Doctor Who story. It's a fan creation. No one's getting paid for it. It's my own thing. It's my own thing that I'm doing for the Conscientious Fandom. Just in case the BBC, come down on me, you can't do it. 1, I'm not raising money. 2, I'm doing it. I'm not breaking continuity. And plus, I have my own characters in it, of my own creation. Copyrighted Sam Waller. Just so it's out there. I'm doing it because I care about Doctor Who. So yeah. And I might do some Star Wars stories. I might even do my own creations. But I love Doctor Who. I love Star Wars. I love Star Trek. I love I just love fandom. The power of fandom. And that's incredible. And to see the fandom's divided, so utterly just disinterested, it sucks. And I think it's time that fans be themselves and find some enjoyment in the things that they have left before they are tarnished by SJWs and feminism woke crap in them. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and peace, salutations, and may the Hooniverse be with you. And also subscribe to Heels vs Babyface, Nerd Erotic, and Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, who tell you the truth and not lie and give you false information. Subscribe to them. And also watch Friday Night Tights, where they divulge the entire problems with not just in fandom, but with the industries themselves. And just enjoy the banter and actual love of people who are friends and talking over why they like it and don't like. That's the power of fandom. Sam Waller, signing out.